My favorite look from these four, actually, I'm not sure which one I like the most. Looking closely at each one, I'm like, oh.
Which silhouette would you like? Which do you prefer?
I don't know what I'm looking at. I think I'm just like attracted to the lace, but I don't know if any of these are really something I would wear.
For your wedding?
Yeah.
What do you think of a second look? Any of these dresses would you wear for like reception time instead of like the actual ceremony?
Sorry. I'm like, I mean, I like.
It's okay, girl. You don't have to like it. You don't have to like it. We're just reviewing the dresses.
Hey fashion lovers, welcome to the Cozy Catch Up where we talk about trends, the culture of fashion, and personal style.
Whether you're into designer brands or not, you're in the right place. Let's talk fashion. Hi everybody, I'm Leah.
I'm Stephanie.
So today we're going to be talking about weddings, part 2.
Yay!
Yay!
We love wedding season and we love looking at wedding dresses. So we're gonna go over some more trends for this year into next year, 2026.
So we're looking at Vogue top 2026 bridal trends from Barcelona Bridal Fashion Week. So
Nice.
We'll be reviewing all the dresses from there.
All right, let's go with the first look or trend here. The first trend is the boho revival. So bohemian, boho brides, think free-spirited, tiered lace, fringe, flowy silhouette. What do you think of the boho look, Leah?
I think it's cute. It's more on the casual side. I see brides wearing this like garden wedding, even like destination or beach wedding. It's very lacy, florally, and very flowy at the same time.
Yeah, I love the lace. I'm a fan of this as well. My favorite look from these four, actually, I'm not sure which one I like the most. Looking closely at each one, I'm like, oh.
Which silhouette would you like? Which do you prefer?
I don't know what I'm looking at. I think I'm just like attracted to the lace, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if any of these are really something I would wear.
For your wedding?
Yeah.
What do you think of a second look?
Which
for reception? Any of these dresses would you wear for like reception time instead of like the actual ceremony?
Sorry. I'm like, I mean, I like.
It's okay, girl. You don't have to like it. You don't have to like it. We're just reviewing the dresses.
Well, the second one with the two girls,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I would wear that just on a regular day. I'm thinking wedding, but let's say you were in a garden or like a backyard wedding. I think this would fit it because it's, you know, it's casual. It's not like shiny or anything. I don't know. It seems a little more casual, but still really pretty.
It's very feminine.
Yes.
The dresses that they have here.
Which look do you like the best?
Wouldn't personally wear these for my wedding. I gravitate more towards this lacy one on the third picture. She has a lot of coverage. If that long part wasn't there, if it was like a short dress, I think I'd wear that for like maybe the reception or something if I wanted to do like a mini skirt. I wouldn't do all that coverage.
Yeah, it is a lot of coverage. So I guess maybe for a colder weather wedding.
Yes, like the fall. This one would be like a nice fall wedding dress or winter. For me, I think of, the wind blowing and orangey colors, very warm tones when I think of boho.
Yeah, I agree. I like it. But when I start to dissect each one, I'm like, oh, I start nitpicking at certain elements. But otherwise, you can't deny this is the boho look. So if you're into that, these dresses would be perfect for your wedding. Bridal trends.
Great. So next on our list, we have a hint of color. So who says you have to wear white all the time? So there's other colors that you can wear, like pastel colors, powder blue, butter yellow, rose pink. Those have been actually popular this year for 2025, and it looks like for next year too, for 2026. So hints of color, not bold colors, but very subtle accent colors.
Yeah, when we talked about Gwen Stefani's dress with the pink at the bottom, this second dress here on the website, it has that little subtle pink on the bottom, which is really cute. And then that dress on the left, that gray.
Yeah. It's like a soft gray, and the top, look at the beading. It's so pretty.
Is that a cape too?
It's so pretty.
I like these actually. What are these?
Hints of color. Yeah, I like the second one. And what is that? Like feathers at the bottom or fringe? How about the third one?
That's pretty though, huh? That silhouette of the third one. Yeah, my least favorite is this one on the right, the yellow or the butter cream colored tier dress. She kind of looks like a cake.
I like her jacket though. I like her jacket.
The jacket's cute, but I wouldn't wear it. What about the turban or the hat?
I don't know. I've never worn a turban. I don't know if I'll look good in a turban. I mean, if you feel like, you need a turban for your wedding, if you think that'll look good, yeah.
Or if you want to go, it looks like a swim cap. If you want to go swimming on your wedding day, then you can be ready with that accessory. All right, what's next on our list here? We have the trend coming up is our capes. So capes is the new trend with wedding dresses this year into next year. What do you think of capes?
I feel like a cape would be nice, like for a winter wedding, since that's extra fabric to keep you warm. For winter weddings, I think that would be appropriate. It's just, on your wedding day, you don't want to be, I don't know, for me, for my wedding, I didn't want to like hold too much stuff or be worried about too many things. So that's just another extra accessory that you have to think about and allocate to somebody else, I guess, to be responsible for.
For capes, it's good on the runway. Like it's beautiful just looking at all these different capes. There's a lot of fabric. But realistically, unless it was cold, like why you'd just be, I don't know, covering your dress up, I think, if you had that big cape on. So I wouldn't personally go out of my way to buy a cape. But on the runway, it looks good, but I don't see brides. Yeah, I don't see brides wearing these. They look like jackets, like those jackets that you wear if you're like a swimmer, and it's just like the big coat. Yeah, like a parka over it. So I don't know. It's
very high fashion. Will you do a reveal like of your wedding dress
to
the guests? I guess when you walk down the aisle, you can just be like, "Ooh, here's my dress," and then the cape can just be whatever,
all part of the look. But yes, like you said, very high fashion. So maybe not so practical, but yeah, if you are interested in having a cape for your wedding with your wedding dress, then yeah, why not?
So next we have embellishments. So think about crystals, embroidery on your dress, a lot of texture on your dress. Adds a lot of character. And it's really pretty, the ones that we see here.
Yeah, I love texture. I love embellishments. If you have just like a plain dress or a plain silhouette, I think having different embellishments on it will just, pizzazz your dress. So, and looking at these dresses, I like the one on the very left. I think it's really cute. It's dainty, and then she has the choker too to add as part of the dress, which I love that.
That really goes with the dress. That choker really looks good with that dress.
Yeah, I love that look. She looks a little sad though, or scared, but it's okay. Don't be scared.
I do like the second one. What is that, sequence? I like how it's structured at the top and then flowy at the bottom. I like the gold color as well. Not much, but yeah, I like the dress.
Yeah, it's pretty. The third one, yeah, that's fancy. A lot of different, what do you call these? Ripples?
Pleats or
I don't know about the color. I feel like the color's throwing it off. It looks dirty.
the yellow.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. It's so muted.
I do like that dress. Like I could see, somebody walking down the aisle with a dress. That's a pretty shape.
I just don't like the color.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one on the very right, this just looks like netting.
Oh, yeah, it's see-through. Kind of looks it looks tattered. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like kind of
I'm not a fan of that one on the it doesn't really look like a wedding dress, but oh well.
maybe after the wedding for the honeymoon.
Yeah.
It looks
After the
like maybe something you'd wear over your bathing suit.
yeah, or in the bedroom or something. Next on our list are exaggerated hips. So I've seen this. I didn't watch the entire American Music Awards was on last Sunday. And Jennifer Lopez, she hosted. And she had a dress. I forgot what color it was, but I think I did notice that she had that like fake exaggerated hip look.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of this look?
It reminds me of the back in, I don't know, 1700s, 16. It reminds me of those ladies with the big dresses, and then they have, yeah, the accentuated hips. There was this one show that I was watching, and their dresses were like that. They would have the corset and then the hips popping out. I'm not a fan.
I don't like it. I know I've been seeing it pop up now, but I'm just not a fan of it. I think it's kind of weird. And I wonder what that's made of, because it's only in the sides, the exaggeration. Like,
It,
I want to look under the dress to see how they do it. Like, what is that? How do they make it stay or structured like that?
yeah. It's this one in the second one, the lacy one. It looks like she has those are her natural hips.
I guess that's the point, right? To make you look like that hourglass figure.
Oh,
And I do like that second dress. That is really
yeah.
pretty. And it has
That
a
one.
train. I
Mhm.
love that dress. I guess because
Yeah.
you can't tell that the hips are fake or
Right.
exaggerated,
Yeah.
right? I don't know. I'm not a fan of this. Like, is this something that men like on women? If they see this exaggerated look, I wonder if it's something that they think it's attractive.
You got good birthing hips.
Good fake birthing hips. I mean, I guess, right? And then this one on the third one with the blazer, like
Oh,
I don't like it.
why is it on the blazer though?
Yeah, again, I guess for the runway and it's art, but I don't know, like if you saw someone wearing that on this,
The third, the mini dress. I think the mini dress is okay. I mean, I've seen structured dresses like that anyway, but that third one, that's just weird.
and then the first one on the left, it just makes her look a little bigger than she is, right?
Oh yeah, I don't like the fake hips. All right, what's next on our list?
Next on our list are halters, halter top dresses. What do you think of these?
I do like halter tops. I'm looking at the second one. I would wear that one. That one
Yeah,
looks great.
same. I also like that second one too. Or just the fit of it. I don't know about all the fur or all the really pretty.
Looks very elegant. I've seen halter dresses. It's not the one where you tie, but it's just like the fabric comes up and connects back here, and everything's like just smooth, but
Oh
it's a
yeah.
halter. Yeah,
And then in the back is it like buttons?
I think so. Yeah.
Buttoned or clipped, yeah. Yeah, it is
Mhm.
really pretty.
What do you think of the first one?
That one's okay. There's a lot going on with that dress, but it's all right. The third one,
It's
a
a
little
lot of fabric. This one is nice. That's a pretty dress.
yeah, the fourth one I could see that on a beach, like a beach wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Like flowy, just very simple. Next on our list are lingerie-inspired lace.
Taking the bedroom into the aisle. You're showing off all your goodies walking down the aisle.
I love lace, but let's see if any of these are catching our eye. I think it depends on the lace. If it's see-through, not as elegant, and a lot of
Oh,
these are see-through. So I don't know. The second one, where you can see like her thigh and whatever's wrapped around her thigh. I don't know. It seems a little like trashy looking.
I don't think you can wear that if you have like a church or a traditional wedding.
The one on the very left, I wish we could see it without that, that blazer or coat around her.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that would look nice. I just can't tell right now, like what dress that is. And then this third one looks a little mummy. Like she went overboard with the gauze.
It's the toilet paper dress.
She's tangled up in lace, right?
Did you ever play that game, making a wedding dress out of toilet paper?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That reminds me of this.
She's wearing her toilet paper dress. I think they went overboard with the lace there. This one on the very right, I like this dress. Maybe if it wasn't see-through.
Is it see-through?
Well, I guess you could see her nude underwear. Do you like this dress?
I do like this dress. I went to a wedding, a beach wedding. The bride had a similar dress to this. So it gave that illusion like it was see-through, but it was like she was totally covered up.
Yeah, I like this one the most out of these four.
And look at her. She can hold her train on her wrist.
Yeah.
Cute. Okay, it's time for the lightning round. We're going to ask each other questions and we're going to answer the first thing that pops in our head. You ready, Steph?
Ready.
All right, I'll ask you the first question. Capes instead of veils?
No, I like veils. I like it traditional, like at the church, where you can lift up the veil and have your kiss. So for me, veils.
Okay.
All right. For you, pink bridal gowns.
Depends on the pink. If it's very subtle, light blush pink, yes.
Yeah, I would too. If it's at the bottom.
Yes. Exaggerated hips, obsessed or overwhelmed?
Overwhelmed. That's not even something I think about. I do not like the exaggerated hips at all. No, I do not. I pass. Lingerie lace.
Oh, depends where and want it see-through, but I would, depending on how it's placed on my dress. Right. Boho or ball gown?
I would do boho. I would love a backyard wedding, and I would love to wear like a cute lace dress if I could find the right one. I like dressing boho anyway. I like shopping at like Anthropologie or Free People, so I like those looks. What about you? Boho or ball gown?
For this time in my life, I would go boho too. And I would want like an outdoor beachy wedding.
We have to get married again. All right. What dresses did you find were your most favorite? Which ones caught your eye, and what do you see yourself wearing down the aisle?
Yeah, so let us know. Drop your favorites in the comments below. Which one would you wear to your wedding?
And that's a wrap on the Cozy Catch Up. If you love this episode, share it with a friend.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.